I cannot express how awkward of an angle I have to like sit in. Ignore that. I'm sorry. I am like breaking out this week and it's so bad. Like, genuinely, I had fast food one day. One day. And I woke up and my face is breaking out like crazy. So I want to die. And it's like painful too. Ah. And so I didn't wear makeup for like a week and a half. And I low-key felt like I didn't want to film when I don't wear makeup because I'm like, why would I let people see me barefaced? I can't express how awkward of a filming angle this is. Do you see how I'm sat? Anyways, how are you guys? I'm doing good. I'm trying to get comfy, not gonna lie. I'm doing so good. This genuinely, like, it looks like I have snot coming out of my nose. It's a star pimple patch, okay? I've been really into this podcast lately on YouTube. It's called Pearl Mania. And it's like this man who just like yaps about like politics stuff most of the time. And I like listening to it, but it stresses me out to listen to it because this man, he screams and it stresses me out because he's always stressed out and he's always screaming about stuff and it feels like I'm listening to my dad talking, but it's not my dad, so I can actually tolerate it. Oh my gosh, my I made a post the other day where I was like, everywhere I walk, you know, because I'm freaking jingle jangling everywhere. Because, do you hear that? That's 24/7. That, and then my other bracelet, and then my keys, and then my necklace. Everything just jingle jangles, and you always know where I am because the jingle jangling, of course. I went to the 21 Pilots Breach listening party. The place was a 20-minute drive away. I decided to take public transit. Tell me why it took 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Public transit. Public freaking transit, bro. Walmart is 10 minutes away. If you drive, it's 10 minutes away. If you take the bus, it is 45 minutes by bus. And if you walk, it takes 55 minutes. So, like, I'm the number one defender of public transit, and I always will be, because it's affordable and it gets you where you need to go. But holy moly, does it take up half your day trying to get somewhere? Genuinely, and I don't mind it usually. You know, I think it's fun. It kind of feels like time travel to me in the sense that like I dissociate so much while I'm on like the train or a bus or something that like it's a space between spaces, you know? And that's fine. I actually really like that. I like genuinely sometimes it's like the best part of my day is just getting to sit on the train. But holy shit, does it take a long time? And it's like annoying. And oh my god, do I wish I had a car? A car would be nice, but also like half the adventure is the journey or whatever. Speaking of journeys and things, oh my gosh, I've been making YouTube videos for a year. How crazy is that? Everybody say yay, yay. I keep on seeing people doing things that I want to do eventually when it comes to like journalism and whatnot, which is like, I always knew that I wanted to do journalism. Ever since I was a little girl, the signs were there. I was always such a writer. I always loved to interview people and just talk to people about their lives and things. Me and my friends did like fake plays in the park for people. And I feel like if I'm in public, I am a very outgoing person. I'm a very extroverted person. I keep on forgetting the word extroverted. I did this in my Q&A too, bro. I forgot the word extroverted. The signs were always there, and I've always been a writer, so I don't know why that's actually not something I've ever considered pursuing. Or like maybe I did, but I was also like, bro, who's gonna get an English degree in this economy? Is that bad to say? I don't know. Hey, I think the humanities are really good, but I will prefer getting a STEM degree first before getting a humanity degree just because of the world that we live in. Controversial take. I don't know. I mean, if I was in a position where I could go and get like an English degree or like a lit degree, I would do that. Honestly, I don't know what a lit degree would consist of or like a journalism degree or business or communications or something. I don't know. I've always been a STEM girly my whole life. My entire life, I've always been in the lab. That is not a place that I particularly like. I think my heart will always be in the arts, in journalism. But holy moly, do I belong in a lab. I very much learned that today when I don't know how this is possible, but every single time that I have a lab, I am somehow put with the most incompetent person in the room who genuinely does not know how to read a sheet of paper with directions. And I always end up having to do the whole lab every single time, every single semester that I've ever had a lab in the past 3 years that I've been here. How is that possible? Maybe I'm the problem. If it's always me, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm a little bit controlling. That's a possibility. I won't say that's not a possibility. At this point in time, if you are 2 years into college physics, I feel like you should know how to read lab directions. I feel like you should know your way around a lab. Where was I going with this? Oh, so I keep on seeing people do things that I really want to do. The only problem is the people who I see doing things that I think are really cool are like older than me. And it's not like they're way older than me. They're like in their 20s, which I'm basically in my 20s, but I'm not because I'm 19. So I'm like basically still a child and everyone still sees me as a little baby child and nobody will take me seriously. Hey, will that ever change? Will I ever be taken seriously? I hope so. I think a lot of the people that I see doing things that I want to do are also men. Not a lot. Actually, a lot, but not all the people who I see doing cool things. All the people who I see doing cool things that I want to do also live in LA or New York. And I'm stuck here in Dallas, Texas. I will make Dallas the new New York if I have to. I keep on flip-flopping between things take time to happen. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. But also, I don't have time. Because if I'm not successful by 21, what is the point of living, you know? Especially in this economy and this society that we've created. If you're not doing something successful by 21 or 25, kill yourself. Honestly, what's the point? Like, genuinely, what is the point? Because if you don't have enough money to sustain yourself and potentially a family, why are you alive? What is the point? Because what is the point of slaving away and working every day of your life, living paycheck to paycheck and barely eating and barely existing and barely living, you know? Society sucks. I really don't know what to say about that. That is just the way the world is. That is just the way that I interpret the world. And it's not awesome. I'll say that. It's not great. It's not cool at all. Not a great frame of mind to be in. It really puts me into spirals, as we can see. And I think that's partially why my face has been breaking out, because I've been so stressed the past 2 weeks and I don't even know what I'm stressed about. Because it's not even that classes in school are hard right now because everything is still like in the review phase from last semester. So like it's not even hard. It's just I'm stressed because I keep on thinking about how hard things are gonna be. Also because I have a physics test in like 2 weeks and I don't understand a single thing we're doing because oh my god. Circuits and like charges, I just don't get it. Like, it does not make sense to me. Give me a math problem, a math equation, I will solve it. But make me visualize something, I cannot visualize things. Which is weird because I think that I'm like a pretty like artsy person. And usually I'm able to visualize things. But this semester especially, because I've been doing like electromag and I've been doing statics. And a lot of stuff with vectors and charges. And I am just struggling to visualize things in 3D. And I don't know why. Because usually I can visualize things. Like, I'm the type of person where I'm like, oh, this makes sense. Like, I see the bigger picture. But this semester, I am, like, genuinely struggling. And I don't know what's up. And I don't know if this low-key has something to do with AI rotting my brain. I'm the number one hater of AI. I don't use AI for anything. I think I am getting dumber by being around dumb people. And I'm not saying that I'm the smartest person ever, but I don't need ChatGPT to be my therapist, and I don't need ChatGPT to solve all my homework problems for me, because I understand that much about myself and the world around me, at least. I'm trying to remember where I was going with this, and I like don't know. I think that's all I have to say. I'm like trying to remember if there's any other like crazy thoughts I've had, and honestly there hasn't, because life has just been so hectic with classes. And I'm also sitting in the front in all my classes, mainly because I can't see, and I also refuse to believe that I have bad eyesight. So I think I have bad eyesight because I keep on having to look at screens, so it's kind of like a never-ending cycle. That is all the thoughts that I have right now. I'm gonna go. Bye.